Not easy being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. Do that, we'll be all right.
Roll Tide.
If you are satisfied, if you are not hungry, you need to check yourself.
Hey, what papers you gotta go get it and go out.
Right now is your chance. Right now is your opportunity. Right now, you gotta make today count.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide, family. Roll Tide and Roll Tide again. Welcome to the CTS Sports Room. This is the Horsemen. I am one of your hosts, Roll Tide and Rise Up. I'd like to wish you a happy Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. And we're going to go ahead and get this show started. And I'm going to swing up to Denison, Iowa, and pick up our good friend, Mr. William Bryant. William, come in, sir.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make the damn win. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Roll Tide, Mr. Bryant.
Live from CTS Sports Room, it's Tuesday night.
That's right, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. A little bit on the weather, but we'll get through this.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I know you got something to help nip it in the bud a little bit over there in your arsenal. You know, I know you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know you.
Banana pudding cream, buddy.
All right.
Banana pudding cream.
All right. So we're going to shoot down to beautiful Phoenix City, Alabama, and pick up our friend Nick Saban Jr. Nick Saban, come on in, sir.
So what we do is important, but how we do what we do becomes more and more important. And that's for every guy here. We got to do it better. Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time.
It's all about what does it take to break you.
Roll Tide, Nick Jr.
Roll Tide, baby.
Nothing much,
What's going on?
man. Just here, ready to get this show started. We can't get that started without our good friend Spencer, so we're gonna come on back over to Georgia and pick up our good friend Mr. Spencer Reevely. Bam, damn, come in, sir.
I am Bam Damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gun Nation forever, brother. How's everybody doing tonight? I do apologize. My internet ain't quite up to speed, so y'all going to hear a little bit of cutting in and out from time to time. I do apologize for that, but the Horsemen are
That's
here.
right. Roll Tide, sir.
Yes, sir. It's just business.
Yes, it is. It is what it is. All right. Well,
Yes, sir.
before we get the show started, last week we missed a dedication because Spencer wasn't here. I did a makeshift dedication, but it's nowhere near what Spencer does. So I'm going to turn this thing over to Spencer and let him do what he does properly, the right way. Mr. Spencer, it's on you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Mhm.
It is my great honor tonight to dedicate tonight's show to our first of the two dedications tonight. I kept my word 6-0, but first dedication is to Sergeant Danielle Wilson. Born in 1974 in Montgomery, Alabama, Wilson joined the Army in February of 1993. She was a military police officer assigned to the MP Company 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. She completed testing this training period and became part of the Honor Guard Company of the Old Guard. Wilson served in the U.S. Army and became the first African-American woman to earn the prestigious Tomb Guard badge. She became a sentinel at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, January 22nd, 1997. It is also my great honor tonight to dedicate the show to Dr. Hale Tanner Dillon Johnson. Dr. Hale Tanner Dillon Johnson, from 1864 to 1901, was the first licensed female doctor in Alabama. She was the first woman to pass the Alabama State Medical Examination and the first female physician at Tuskegee Institute. And for you two great women, for everything you have done for our country, for our people, for our fellow Americans, for your hard work, your dedication, I salute you. At this time, let's bring everybody on.
Right. All right, man. Good dedication. Great dedication, actually. And before we get started, Spencer, you want to put up that MA?
Coming on. Oh, yeah, there you are.
There we go.
It's on.
William, I
Yes,
like
sir.
that shirt, brother.
Got a smiley face going now.
Have a nice day. Yes, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, that looked like that shirt that Forrest Gump came up with. You know, he had that mud on his face.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. I got my Bubba Shrimp company there. I had on too.
Bubba shrimp.
All right.
Yes, sir. Gump and proud of it, brother.
I know that's right. Listen, so tonight's topic of the show is y'all keep down in Alabama. And I mean, there's no other words to really say. Y'all keep down in Alabama. It's to the point, sweet, sour, just the way it is. And I'm gonna start with you, Spencer. What do you feel about this title? You know,
Well, pretty simple. All I've been hearing, I've been watching the YouTube, trying to catch up people in between the jobs and going on that Paul Feinberg person show, and that what's his name? The pole liquor. The pole liquor. Pollock. That's it. Pole liquor. Anyway, watching listen to his podcasts and stuff, and everybody's doubting Alabama. Everybody. You know, we got new players. Don't even know who our quarterback's going to be. It's going to be a new starter. We got all these new coaches coming in. Hell, you know, we ain't even going to make the playoffs, man. We're going to be lucky to make it the Sugar Bowl this time. You know, so it's kind of interesting, and I really want all these motherfuckers to keep thinking it. Please think it. Call the other teams up. I want them to believe that we ain't going to be crap, that we ain't nothing. Y'all forget who our head coach is. You forget we've been here many, many times. Y'all forget all of this. Y'all need to wake up and smell the roses because Alabama is coming, and all y'all can suck my trunk. Because y'all can keep thinking it. You go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man. I mean, I get fired up on this stuff. Go ahead, man.
Nick, I'm gonna pass it over to you, sir. What do you think about the naysayers, the doubters?
Hey, I say, you know, we've been through this before. Every year, every time we don't win the national championship, every time something don't go the Bama way, the first thing they say, the dynasty is there. Dynasty is there. We done heard this over and over. But what I'm noticing this off season, that's a lot of people have something to say about our hires. Like I just was telling somebody this week that there's a method to the madness. Nick Saban just doesn't hire people just to fill a spot. He's like, oh, we need to get this spot filled. He doesn't do that. It's a thought process behind it. And it goes way deeper than us normal fans think. It goes way deeper than what we think. And I'm just letting everybody know these hires are here for a reason. Saban is trying to. He's going back into let's change the culture mode. He didn't. Let me see what I'm trying to say. He didn't involve with college football all this time. And now he's getting back to his roots. He's getting back to what he knows. So now he's bringing the older people with the newer age people to be able to do this. Like I said once before, he's making a big national championship gumbo right now. Nick Saban, he's pushing for at least one more national championship. And he's going to get it. And he's going to get it the way he knows how to do it, playing bully football. He's going to get it the way he knows how to do it, and he's bringing the right people in to be able to do it.
Right.
Kevin Steele, Wisenhunt, Charlie Reese. He's getting the players, he's getting the people that's going to instill the toughness back into this Alabama's offense and defense, into this football team as a whole, to get back to the Bama standard.
Right.
So keep down it. That's all I got to say. Keep down it.
Okay, William, sir, what do you think?
No, haters gonna hate, man.
Yeah,
Doubters gonna doubt. Haters gonna hate. We don't care. It's Alabama versus all y'all motherfuckers. So it don't matter who you are. If you're ACC, Pac-12, Pac-10, whatever.
And like you said, William, bottom line.
Yeah.
Alabama versus all y'all.
It's a bunch of talk. So I mean. Hopefully with the first game that we have, we can shut everybody up. And that's what I'm looking for.
Right. So I was looking at late kick with Josh Pate the other Sunday night. And I'm in the chat just looking, and I don't know who this person is or what team they're a fan of. It didn't say in the name, but they had the at best this year, Alabama would be 9-3, but we're really looking at 8-4 season. Hey man, I usually get pissed off about stuff like that, but at this particular point, I'm like,
keep thinking.
I see why you got the hand on your head, Nick Jr. I see why you got your hands on your head. And we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna get my piece off here. I see why you got the hand on your head. But what Pollock and Feinbaum, like we've said before, Spencer, Nick, and William, we all discussed this before. They're looking for sound bites. They're looking for stuff to clickbait, so to say, to get viewers and all that good stuff, and that's fine. But for the rest of the people who have drank the Kool-Aid, who's believing this, what you've forgotten, you seem to have forgotten, is that we have Nick Saban. This is not Nick Saban's first year. So the process is already here. The process has already been established. This is not 07, 08. The process is here, established. He's just putting the process back in order. For the last couple of years, we as Alabama fans can say, hey, listen, the process has not been implemented as it should be. We have kind of gotten away from the process. This year, he's just putting the process back in the process, if I can, for lack of a better term. That's what he's doing. So if you want to believe that we're going 7-5, 8-4, 9-3, then by all means, believe what you feel. If that's you feel. And here's the thing, my fellow horsemen, they don't believe that. They wish that. They hope that, and they pray that, but they don't believe that. They don't believe what they're saying. So, hey, say what you will. We all know what it is. And if you didn't know, you will know.
Yep.
All you putting all this good stuff up here about 75 and hot seat and all this, come back and talk to us when the season is over. I don't want you to leave us. We want you to be true fans of the show. When whoever your team is lose a game or don't leave us. Come back and talk to us, because we got some stuff to say. We got this show taped, and we're gonna pull these we're gonna pull these things up, and we're gonna have a discussion, grown folk style. So, Nick, it looked like you're about to implode there, man. It looked like you saw some shit that you just can't believe. So I'm telling you, brother.
Well, hold up here. Let me put Chris Gray back up before you get started. Here, let me go ahead and put his comment up there.
Put it up there.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Georgia fan.
Go ahead.
I don't know what type of fan he is, and I respect everybody's opinion. I'm that type of guy. I respect everybody's opinion, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the last person on earth in the hot seat right now, Coach Saban. That's the last person. I ain't got much to say about it. Hey, you believe what you want to believe, but I'm just saying that's the last person in the world on the hot seat is Coach Saban. And 7-5, brother. Come on, man. Come on. Serious. Let's stop trolling. I don't know. Let's stop trolling it. And let's be for real. Let's talk football. 7-5. Come on, man. Serious.
Spencer, you got anything to say, sir?
Well, actually, kiss my ass, Chris. That's what I got to say. All right, go ahead.
Spencer. I mean, not Spencer, William. I'm sorry.
I know we're both so good looking. I know that. So ain't no big deal here. Hello, Ragnar Fitness here. Glad to see you out there. Anyway, this Chris Turkey, I don't know who he's for. I just said that.
About 13.
Huh?
Chris about 13 years old, man. And he wasn't a dude that play games and send the cops to the other people's house. I forgot. I think they call it squatting or something. When the game was sending police to other people's house saying that they got a bomb or something. That's what Chris. That's what you do. I see. You better go. You got to school in the morning, boy. You better go to school before I put my belt off and whip your ass.
Yeah. Anyway, he changed that to I'll go 8-4. Shit. We got something to prove this year, and we're gonna do it with the team we got and the coaches we got. He's got coming in. It's on, brother. It's on.
Well, this is my first time seeing Chris Gray. Welcome to the show, sir. So you come on in and join the fun with us.
And Chris, we're talking about Alabama, not Colorado. I don't know if you know who we're talking about.
So I'm gonna get into my topic tonight, if you guys don't mind.
Go for it.
And I got a different thing tonight. I'm not gonna talk about the offense, defense, coaching, NIL, transfer portal, none of that stuff. What I want to talk about tonight is something Nick said not too long ago before we started the show. We was talking about the XFL and the other spring league football teams, leagues, crowd participation. Now, we know Alabama and other Power 5 schools, you know, they have great crowd participation. You know, any given Saturday, it's going to be a sold-out stadium, whether you're in Tuscaloosa, Athens, Clemson, South Carolina, Columbus, Ohio, so forth and so on, right? The only time you might not find a full house in Tuscaloosa is when Alabama's playing somebody like maybe a Kent State or Utah State or one of them type of Citadel or somebody, a school like that, and it may not be sold out. But my thing is, for the regular common folk fans, us, the posse, working class people, right? I mean, people who have 9 to 5, kids, mortgages, you know, rent and bills to pay, you know, real life. We're not Fortune 500 hedge fund people here. We're regular. We're the people who make the United States run. Okay, that's who we are. The United States runs off of our backs, working class people. I would like to go to a game. I like sitting at home, you know, watching the game because I can get up and go to the bathroom and be back anytime I want to. I can run to the fridge right quick and grab. I'm not an alcohol drinker, people, but I can go grab me a Pepsi or iced tea or whatever, popcorn, hot wing, whatever I want to grab, and I can be right back in my seat watching the game. I don't have to stand in line, none of that type of stuff. But every so often, I think I work hard enough. I ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. We all good people here. I would like to be able to attend a game, but I can't afford them damn tickets. Them things are sky high to me. You know, like I said, you find one of the Citadel type games, you can pretty much, you know, get you a ticket or whatever, go. But I want to see them play Ole Miss. I want to see them play Georgia. I want to see them play Auburn, Tennessee, and LSU, and Texas A&M. I want to see them. I want to be in the crowd with the rest of the fans, screaming and hollering and yelling and singing, you know, Yellow Hammer, Ramma Jamma, Yellow Hammer. We just beat the hell out of you, and Dixieland Delight. I want to sing it. I want to say fuck Tennessee too. I want to say it. I want to say it in person, live in stereo. But man, those tickets are like crazy. So
then you're gonna have to sleep in your car because you can't afford a motel.
That's what I was getting around to. Well, fortunately for me, like I said, I'm from Tuscaloosa, so I have family. But for all the other people that's coming from out of town, they triple price the hotel. So the price, you know, the regular hotel might cost $170 a night for a team. For when Alabama playing at home, them tickets are $700-800 a night. You know, $600 on the low end. Then you got to buy the tickets to the game. Then you're talking concession when you get in there. The Sunny Aquafina costs you $5-6 for one bottle. You know, you buy a hot dog, that's $7-8. Some peanuts cost you $10. I mean, listen, Alabama. I'm talking to Alabama. I ain't talking to nobody else. You guys are good. We have great alumni. We have a great fan base. We put on William have Alabama stuff in his background. Nick Jr., Alabama stuff in his background. Spencer have Alabama on his hard hat. I have Alabama hat on. We buy the merchandise. We buy all this stuff, man. Can you please make it affordable for some of us to afford a ticket to a game? I mean, we like to come. We like to celebrate and participate in, at a regular game in the crowd. Now, I don't have to go to every game. We don't have Wayland money, not us. We got the us money. We don't have Wayland's money. We're not fortunate enough to be season ticket holders, box seats holders and stuff. So can y'all kind of make some concessions somewhere? Maybe like, hey man, they're coming regardless. The fans are Alabama. If it wasn't for the fans, it'd be empty seat. There's no use for expanding the stadium. There's no use for none of that stuff. So can you please for us, kind of help us out a little bit so we can afford some tickets? Because I love to go to a game and be sitting next to 6-0, Cindy Reed, Stephen Hicks, Rags, Nick Jr., William, Spencer, Brock, Van, everybody in this chat. I would love to be able to meet up with these people at the game and enjoy. We laugh and talk, get to know one another. So that's my rant tonight, y'all. It's not about the team or none of the other stuff. But I mean, what do you guys think? You think they can bring the tickets down just a little bit? I mean these tickets, listen, I live in the Atlanta area. And these Alabama tickets can win them damn Falcon tickets sometime. I promise you they do.
Yeah, I know.
You talking about some playoff tickets. So come on, people. Please. I mean, Nick Jr., what do you think, man? Am I crazy? Or
man, and you're not, because so now you speaking to a person that has 5 kids and a wife. So when I do go to the games, it's just me and my wife, and we going to watch them play Mercer.
Right.
Because we can afford that. But I would love my kids to have more than just an 8A game experience to these games,
Yeah.
I really would, but trying to buy tickets for 7 people, that's very steep. And then even if it's just me and my wife trying to buy versus Tennessee game, like Van said, to get the cheapest tickets, you're gonna need a microscope just to see down on the field to get the cheapest tickets way up there, up in the nosebleed. So yes, it's a lot of money, man. Like you said, with all the merchandise I done purchased over the years, I know I done purchased a scholarship or two. I know I had to. I done had to purchase a scholarship or two. I done sponsored some kids.
I know that's right. No,
I like where you're going with that, Nick Saban Jr. They need to take all their college merchandise they got out there, because we get the little sticker on there that says when you buy authentic, you're helping the cause.
Yeah.
So when you get that, you should get a card that you click. That's $1 going towards a ticket. So every time you buy merchandise, you get a click.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like that thought there. So if we're buying our merchandise and you got all them kids, hey, you'd rack up $100 in a weekend. You know what I mean? Especially on Christmas, Lord have mercy. I might get a ticket on, one of the games. Click them things. Just I like that thought. And the other thing would be if they could at least make an area up there that we could bring our, blow up mattress. I'll just bring a twin. My wife and I will have a twin bed. Won't take as much room, so we can enjoy the game and have a place to sleep. Got no problem with that. We're gonna have a phone charger. I've got to have that now. These prices are ridiculous. I mean, and as much as I travel, all the different jobs I'm very fortunate to go to, all the different colleges, I know my room and board that I pay for our crews and myself. If you're there over a football weekend, you got a room that costs you, let's say, $110 a night. If you if your guys are staying in that room over that weekend, a football weekend, it jumps up to $600 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the same damn room that they hadn't even leave or cleaned.
Yep.
$600 a night.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's tapping people. I mean, that's bending them over and dry fucking them. I mean,
Right.
that's just wrong. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
And and when we travel, well, my wife, she gonna make sure we stay somewhere good. And
Right.
you look at these prices, like you say, you look at these prices, the room shoots up. Then you just so happen to go to what does Motel 6 have? Day rooms are even out like ridiculously crazy for a Motel 6.
Motel 6, Super 8.
Yes, and we're not gonna stay there. It's just you get curious about hold on, like is all these rooms like this? And for sure enough, every room is like that.
I mean, you're looking at $600 a night for a football weekend. I'm going, all right, y'all bring all them young men out here and line them up because my wife's gonna pick one of them for $600. Tell that right now, $600. I don't know. Pick them out. She might get a handful before she picks them out, but $600 that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
That's funny.
William, what do you think, sir?
Yeah, I think it's outrageous. AJ, I hate to see you go already, but if you got to go, good night. Tommy, I see you in the chat there. Van Edwards, you on it again, brother. You on it tonight again.
Yeah, Van Edwards funny.
But yeah, I mean, the only game that they got is the 8A game. It's going to be free, correct?
Right.
I mean, and I plan on going to there because it is free, Right. So and plus I got somewhere to stay, so that won't be no big deal. So, but yeah, I want to plan on trying to go there, but I mean, if everybody's coming from way out of town, see these fucking hotels and shit, they exploit that, They do.
Right, they know. They know.
Yeah.
It's rape weekend. They're raping everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because what we talk about, they were like, so it's plenty of other people that's going to get raped. So they
get in line.
They're gonna sell out.
Get in line. Take it like a man. Take this raping like a man.
Yep. If you don't want to get it, somebody else will.
I see Brittany B said last year at the Vandy game, and I was in Tuscaloosa said I went for the Vandy game. I was from my high school homecoming game, but she said she spent $700 last year.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. And like I said, I know that weekend I was gonna look at the hotel, and the hotel I looked at, like, yeah, it was $800, Spencer. It wasn't $600. I'll tell you what it was. It was the Holiday Inn over by the University Mall. It was $800. $800 for this. I was like, man, listen. I just stayed here a couple of months ago, and I paid like $190 or something a night, $200 a night. And now, man, yeah, I can't do it. So, but it's just ridiculous, man. Listen, I know the football team makes money, and I know it brings revenue to the city, but you got to think about the fans, man. Like I said, when people come in, okay, I got an idea. I got an idea. How about this? And this for the hotels, and the school. Okay, you purchase your ticket, right? You get your tickets for the game. You come to a hotel, and I'm like, my wife like you, Nick. My wife just ain't gonna lay her head anywhere.
Yes, yeah.
You got to man. Listen, she come in the room with Lysol and everything. She's spraying that room now. She pull the sheet down. She got the blue light out.
She bring her own bath mats.
She looking for cum stain and bed bugs.
Yep.
Exactly. She's like, don't you take your shoes off. You better put these flip flops on. You can't listen. You got it ready, but she didn't alcohol wipe and everything now.
And listen. Guess who doing all the cleaning? Me. On vacation too.
But I say this: if you purchase your tickets, right, and you come to the hotel, you show proof of purchase. You show your tickets. They should give you a better. It should be a better. Okay, you spent money on tickets. I'm pretty sure they can work something out. You know, you got your ticket, or do a combo package. Like tickets and hotel is this. You know, if you buy a combo package for 2 nights or whatever, and that maybe that'll work. They can put something together. Man, just raping us, that don't make no sense at all.
Yeah.
At all. But, so yeah, that was my rant, man. I was really thinking about last week when William was talking about he wanted to go to the 8-8 game and the things we were discussing. He said he'd never been to the game. I was lucky enough to go when I was a child, and that was because my neighbor was a Alabama policeman, and he was security guard for Bear Bryant. So Mr. Billy Varner would take me sometimes to the games with him, and I got in for free. But I was a child at that point, I'm talking about and I can understand. Go ahead.
And I remember I've been to one Iron Bowl game. And do you know the reason why I was at the Iron Bowl game?
Your high school was
it was to work the concessions. It was to work the concession stand. I wasn't even the goddamn go watching the game. I was working the concession stand to raise money for a sorry football team that we had.
All right, so yeah, that's my rant, people. William, you have a topic or anything for the night so you want to talk about?
And by the way, Nick Jr. Rack said that he thought you was going to get you and him some Iron Bowl tickets this year.
So what I was meaning by that, I was meaning we was going to jump the gates to get in. That's what I was meaning. I wasn't meaning I was going to actually purchase them.
Rag just got to run after the ice for the concession stand. Nick Saban Jr. is going to run to the front. You just go get the ice for the coolers. That's what he was talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I do kind of. I think his van in there said, "Can't we talk about the combine and part of quarterback getting talked about like he walks on water because he can jump really high? What the fuck, man?"
I got something to say about that. And Van, I agree. We talked about it a little bit last week too about these people talking about they scared to draft Bryce Young because of a size, but you talk about Anthony Richardson gonna blow the top off of Lucas Oil Stadium because of a combine, because of workouts, because you're throwing to wide open receivers with nobody rushing you. You know exactly every route that's gonna happen. You know how to jump freakishly high. You know how to run freakishly fast, but everybody forget. It's NFL scouts forget this one goddamn game that the reason why I think he should do 2 more dang on years in college is the game against Kentucky. That game, he was freaking awful. Now they'll fast forward during the season and be like, well, this game, he threw 400 or some yards. Well, god dang it, he didn't make that big of a improvement to be a freaking top-tier NFL draft pick. I just think these people are crazy, and it goes back to what I have been saying for years. I don't think these NFL guys really watch college football like that. They might see a couple of games or like that, but ain't no way in the world that you still talking about measurables when people have been in the NFL with that small, short, whatever they call it, and has succeeded, and you have people like Ryan Leaf that had it all coming into NFL and was the biggest bust. You had people like Marcus Russell that had all the measurables but was a bust, and we still talking about this day in 2023. Come on, man. Performing on the football field. When is not performing on the football field enough?
Right.
I don't get it.
Spencer.
And Ray Wilt said it's all stats now. Anthony Richardson ain't really got the stats. His highlight tape is boring.
Man, go ahead and fix me one of them. I'll be on down there in a little bit.
Come on, brother. I got an extra bedroom upstairs, right above here. You're more than welcome. Come on.
Man, I appreciate it. I guess I'm gonna probably stay up here and be in the snow there these next few days. So there that is. So.
Well, I want to speak on this topic right quick. Yes, I mean I agree with Van. I mean, I'm sorry, is his name? Anthony Richardson? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Granted, yes. If you want to just take a picture of a quarterback for the NFL, yeah, he would be perfect. But look what he did when he was in college. He sucked. He friggin' sucked. I mean, look at his tape. Look at the weak teams they played against. He sucked. So you can't tell me. I mean, I guess this is going to be crude. Put the kids up, but here's the facts. You might have a pretty dick, but if you don't know how to use it, it ain't worth a damn. Just being honest.
And Spencer, guess what you get with that?
What?
A lot of lookers, just like the NFL, a lot of lookers and talkers.
Thank you. Everybody wants to look at it. Can't do nothing with it.
Listen, I'm in agreement with all y'all. Listen, I look good on the punching bag, but the punching bag ain't punching back. Okay?
Exactly.
It's not bobbing and weaving. It's not doing any of that stuff. So that goes to say what Nick Saban Jr. said. Listen, if people running routes, you already know who you're throwing to. There's no check downs. You just throwing to, your first reads, no reads. You don't have 300-pound linemen coming at you, or linebackers or anybody doing any kind of stunts and blitz on you. So you just throwing an open space. So it should look good. You should hit your man. And if you're fast, that's your speed. That's nice. That's good to be fast and you can jump high. But a quarterback is not running the long jump and the high jump.
Yes.
He's got to put the ball where it's supposed to be. Right? So who gives a damn what his vertical is when he putting the ball where he's supposed to be in the game? Let's look at some game film. When people on that ass, what is he doing? That's what counts. Not when you're in the open. Listen, I'm no quarterback, never been, but I can throw balls to people that's wide open and no, like I said, no pressure in my face. So all that's for naught. That's all for naught, man. All for nothing. That's just for show and tell. So all the noise about Anthony Richardson, I'm not trying to knock this young man. I think he should maybe stay and get himself, but he didn't. Good luck to him. But he ain't better than Bryce. He's not better than Stroud. He's not better than CTS Stroud.
Like I say, I challenge everybody to just go look at Florida versus Kentucky this season, and that would tell that one game tells you all you need to know about Anthony Richardson. That one game.
All right. So there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you was talking about them ugly dicks. I got one, so I bought me one of them bedazzle machines there, and pow, pow. Talk about hurt, buddy. Woo, that hurt. Try to dress it up a little bit.
Bless your heart, brother. You might want to take that smiley face and make it smile a little bit more there. Yeah. I know this is a little off topic, but since you brought that up, William, I've got to ask y'all this because I've always wondered this. 60 years of awesome right here, and I've always wondered about this. Who was the first person who ever thought about piercing their junk? Well, they do.
I don't know.
One night, hit it out on a 2x4, took a 16-penny nail and a hammer, go, I'm going to drive this through that. I mean, what?
Oh,
I don't get it. Somebody had to think of it first. I don't get it. Anyway, go ahead, y'all. That's off topic.
I don't know. I don't want to know. Okay, we're going to move on to you, Spencer. So you went here last week. You got anything you want to talk about?
Well, actually, I got several, but I'm going to condense it down since we've had some fun tonight, just jibber-jabbering to everybody, which I've enjoyed this. As I always said, I wanted to show that it was like everybody sitting on the front porch, popping a cold beer or whatever, and just talking sport, talking Alabama. and this is what tonight's been. And I've enjoyed every bit of it. But one of the things that's kind of bothered me, we've had some of our, I ain't mentioning names, but some of our Tide family, our posse, who's made a comparison or made a comment that they put Kirby Smart right up there with Nick Saban. They're putting him right up there with him now. And I can't for the life of me figure out why. As head coaches, Nick Saban and Kirby Smart has met 5 times. 5 times. Kirby's got 1 win. That means Alabama's got 4 wins. So you're going to put somebody that's only beat 1 out of 5 times equal with the same coach who beat him 4 times? You got Kirby Smart's got 2 national championships. Granted, they're back-to-back, but he's got 2. Nick Saban Jr. Nick Saban has 7. 6 at Alabama. 1 back-to-back while he was at Alabama. So I don't know how 2 equals 7. I love this man. The one that said it on his show, I love him to death, but I don't get it. I don't see where he's coming up with this. Is he trending that way? Yes, he could. It ain't going to be this year because Alabama's going to beat the shit out of Georgia. But I'm just saying, I don't get it. I don't understand how people are comparing them as equals now. Can anybody explain that?
I can't explain, the math, as the young people say, my daughter, the math ain't mathing, it ain't,
Right.
It ain't adding up. Now, if you want to say you put them on the same as Kirby Smart, not Kirby Smart, Dabo Sweeney, then I'm like, okay, they both have 2. Okay, I give you that.
Yep.
But then also, Dabo Sweeney is on a downward trajectory right now. So where does Kirby go? I'm not saying that Kirby's going to go on a downward trajectory, but the potential is there, like you said, Spencer. But give the man time. He has time. You got to win SEC championship, regular championships, and all the other things that Nick Saban has done. Then you say they're on the same playing field or even, neck and neck. Until then, I don't know. I think people just like to talk, or I don't know. That's my take. Nick,
okay.
All right, go ahead, Nick Saban Jr. Go ahead, man.
This is what I'm gonna say. No, of course, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why he's not gonna ever probably get there, because of what's about to go on with SEC scheduling, and the Super Conference is probably finna happen. That's why he's never gonna get there.
Thank you.
It's going to be the hardest ever now to try to do. If Georgia wants to 3-peat, this is the best time. They better do it now. This season better be. It better be if they're gonna ever. If anybody gonna ever 3-peat, it better be now, because after this season, when 2024 hit, it's going to be hard as hell for everybody. For Alabama, it's going to be hard as hell. For Georgia, for Auburn, for LSU, for everybody, it's going to be hard. Then don't let them come up with this super conference. It's going to be really, really hard after that.
Right. All right, William, what do you think, sir?
I agree with you, man. It's Kirby can't fucking tie Nick Saban's shoe for him, man. He's not worthy to do that. Okay, like somebody said in the chat, they play these cupcake teams there, and then they get in the national championship, and while they play there, they play a goddamn fucking elementary school fucking team. What the hell? That was a setup from the get-go, man. What the hell? So,
well,
yeah.
Kirby he wanted to lick the elephant balls, but the elephant wouldn't let him, so he had to go to the dog. So all they had to do is rub their belly, and they go, lick my balls. You know what I mean? But I will ask you this real quick on this topic. Name me one other head coach ever that played an all SEC schedule for the whole season, went undefeated, and won the national championship the same year. Name me one.
Nick Saban.
They ain't one. Nick Saban's the only one.
Though I said Nick Saban. You said name one, so I named one.
How do you put him up there with him?
Right.
Hell, we're lucky if Georgia plays 3 top 25 teams in one season. It kills me. It just got me, and I had to bring that up tonight. Anyway, that's what I got. I mean, I got plenty more, so y'all go ahead. If you run out of time, I'll go ahead and jump in here a lot more.
Well, I'm gonna go to Nick right quick. Nick, you got anything you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, I want to bring up the what do y'all think about this potential Alabama playing the 3 permanent teams, Tennessee, LSU, Auburn? Me personally, what I thought about it, I said he was kind of crying. And please, anybody in the chat, anybody let me know, because I said that he might be looking at it from a deeper point of view than what I'm looking at. But I look at it that all my life that we have been playing these teams, and even if Texas and Oklahoma wasn't coming, we still will be playing these teams. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. I don't know what they're complaining and griping about. I know I seen some where they said they based it off the last 10 years success. If that's so, that comes with the tutorials being good. Then I seen some where they basing it off a geographical standpoint. Now, if we're basing it off a geographical standpoint, we should play Mississippi State instead of LSU.
Right.
I look at it as, I look at coaching as parenting. You might have a problem with your son's teacher, coaches, or whatever, but you don't voice those opinions in front of your kids because it might change your kids' thought process, the way they was doing things, or make them act in a certain way because they know how you feel about it now. And me, how I approach stuff with my kids is, listen, whether you feel like this is fair or not, life is not fair. But what are you going to do? You're going to suck it up and get better, because regardless or not, this might be happening. And you can't sit here and cry and mope around about it. You have to get better, because if you don't get better, you're going to go down. So right now is the time to install toughness. Don't pout about it. This is my opinion. Install toughness and don't pout about it. And just be like, hey, this is what it's going to be. And plus, Tennessee, hell, they just beat us one time out of 15 years. They got lucky because we was having a bad day. We was undisciplined. We didn't make the adjustments it needed. They beat us that one time in 15 years. And for the most part, we dominate LSU. And for the most part, we dominate Auburn. So what is the complaint? But like I said, if I'm looking at it wrong, please let me know.
I guess I'll go. I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, we play them every year anyway. So, it's all good. That third October and third Saturday in October, I look forward to getting my cigar and, beating Tennessee and getting to do our thing there. LSU, that's a great rivalry. So I love that game. And then Auburn is just, it's the Iron Bowl. It's the in-state rivalry, us versus them, right? The in-state, who has bragging rights for the state? Or we know all the schedule, the record go out the window for that game. It don't matter if Alabama is undefeated, whatever the case may be, and Auburn is playing like, Jim Barber College. It all bets are off in that game. So I like all 3 games. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I kind of see what Saban was saying. Maybe some other teams kind of get an easier route, but I feel sorry for Auburn.
Yeah,
Auburn is catching it because Auburn got to play us, Georgia, and LSU.
Yep.
They got to listen. I feel sorry for Auburn. That's what I feel sorry for. I ain't really worried about us because we face our team every year anyway. So it's just another season. That's all it is to me. We're gonna play Tennessee the third Saturday in October. We're gonna play Auburn in the last weekend in November, whatever, and we play LSU whenever. So it's all good to me. Go ahead, Nick. You got your hand up.
And like you said, he might be looking at it as somebody else's schedule. Like, dang, they play them. Even that's what I go back to with my kids. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. You only worry about what you got going on.
Yeah. That's right. So I don't know what you think about it, Chris.
Well, I hadn't had really time to dig into it. It ain't like Nick Saban to throw something out there to the media if there's not a reason behind it. He never has the whole time he's been there. He uses the media as little puppets to get his message across. So as far as whining, hell no. He has nothing to whine about. Now, I have, like I said, I haven't had a chance to dig into it yet. I'm in the middle of selling the house, moving. I just am working. I haven't had time to do it. But I'm going to. I'm going to look into this before the season starts. Find out where he was coming from this. Try to figure out the inside message he was trying to get out that everybody twisted to him crying. Especially, what's his name? Uncle Loogie. Uncle Loogie come on and do a whole video about him crying with his entourage of Georgia Tech fans. That's who Uncle Loogie has hanging out with him is Georgia. Go ahead, Nick Saban Jr. Go ahead.
What is the Slob Olympics? What is that?
Some stuff Uncle Luda made up.
Yeah,
okay.
He made up.
Okay.
It's been going on for about 3-4 years now.
But
yeah, I've been hearing about it.
But back to the topic. Back to what you were saying there. I wish they would do 4 teams regular and Georgia would be one of them on top of what we have. If they do Auburn, LSU, Tennessee, give me Georgia too. Let's do all 4 of them every single year. I want them little dog dicky little fuckers so damn bad. And I want my cat to make their damn ugga. I mean, I want my little cat to get up there and punch the hell out of it. Sometimes you just got to shut people up by action. And the only way you're going to get action is make them play better teams. That's the 6-on-6. I love that because every other year they ain't going to have a cakewalk. I do love that. That part I love immensely. And like I said earlier, Alabama is the only one that's ever played an all-SEC schedule anyway, went undefeated and won the national championship. So this ain't shit to us. We know it already. They don't. They don't. Go ahead.
Julian?
And so, like I said, y'all can let me know, because like I said, like Spencer said, I know he's looking at it from a deeper point of view than what I'm looking at. I know he is, because like you said, he doesn't just say stuff just to be whining and complaining. I clickbaited the shit out of it though. But one thing I was saying though, to me, the biggest problem of it is it's going to be the rotating schedule, because not just Alabama, but what if I'm just using Georgia for an example. Georgia has to play Florida, I know, for one of their games. What if they have to play a Georgia, a Alabama, a LSU that's playing lights out crazy this year, Tennessee? Everybody is going to eventually get that one year. Right. Bentonville is going to get the short end of the stick, even though they probably get it every year. But I'm saying, but one day they're going to have to play a Georgia and an Alabama and a LSU. Like, that's what I think the rotating schedule is going to be the issue.
Well, Vandy's like toilet paper anyway. You only got one thing to look forward to, and that's I mean, that's all you look forward to. And then, I mean, that's it. You can put Vandy in a porta potty, and it's still just going to get shit rubbed on you. That's all it is. And I feel sorry for them. I really do.
Well, that's a hospital school anyway, ain't it?
Yep.
Vanderbilt is?
Damn good hospital school. It really is. They turn out great doctors. I will admit that.
So they're not football players.
No,
We've seen that.
not even close. No.
Right.
I mean,
So-
they have a hard time circumcising, but other than that, it's okay.
But anyway, I want to add to somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat, I forgot who it was, man, or maybe it was Jeff Roy, maybe. Anyway, he said there's only 3 great Alabama coaches there. I want to add 2 more to that if I can. He said of course we got the great Bear Bryant, and we got Gene Stallings, and we got Nick Saban. So anyway, I want to add Wallace Wade. I mean, he did get us back to back.
Yeah,
and if I remember right, he was the one that brought a Southern Conference to the Rose Bowl, the very first one to do that. So, and then the other one is Frank Thomas. He came after him. So I want to add them too anyway. So, in my book, there's 5 of them. So
gotcha. I'm with you, Spencer. I mean, I'm with you on that, William.
Yeah, we look like, you know.
Yeah, we're twins, man.
You know what I mean? You know, there's might be snow on the roof, but there's a fireplace down below.
All right, well, since we is at that time limit, I'm gonna go around the room and ask everybody, you know, any last thing for the night you want to say before we sign out. Start with you, Spencer.
Well, give me a second. Go ahead with Nick Saban Jr. while I go through my notes here to pick out a short one.
All right, Nick Jr., last thoughts for the night?
Make sure y'all go subscribe to Rags and Fitness so we can get that $1,000, so we can get them 1,000 subscribers, and y'all get a chance to win this $100 giveaway. Hey, I see 21 in the chat. Make sure y'all please like the video. Please like the video. And if you're not subscribed, please come subscribe. Please come subscribe. And go check out my channel, Nick Saban Jr. Sports.tv. I'm uploading content daily. Hey, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers right now. I'm at 364. Y'all come help me out, please. I highly appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. William, you got anything you want to say? Last thing for the night?
Well, I mean, what's the title? Something about the doubters keep on doubting, or something like that.
Yeah, keep down.
Yeah, just go ahead and keep on. You know, y'all find out when it comes time. So, and I believe we're gonna have a lights out team this year. Lights out, I'm talking about. I mean, we're gonna come with some fire this time. We got some damn teams we got to come after. Yeah, we owe them some shit. So yeah. We gonna come after them, and we're gonna come after them hard this time. And I believe the coaches are gonna get that together. The players are getting out on the field and get that together, and we're gonna get her done. Roll Tide.
Right. Back to you, Spencer.
Yep. I've got one I'm gonna shorten up even more, but I've got to bring this up. These fucking rule changes the NCAA is bringing on to college football to shorten the damn game. Leave my fucking game alone. Don't y'all think you fucked it up enough already? I mean, come on, really? Targeting, and y'all don't even know what targeting is? I mean, it ain't fucking obvious. So now you want to shorten the game when you're doing instant replays for almost 3-4 minutes? Come on.
They didn't even know what quarter it was, Spencer, in the Tennessee game.
This is ridiculous. They need to leave the shit alone. They need to adjust to the time of the game. They don't need the game to adjust to them. Leave my fucking game alone, please. That's my last damn words. Let the guys play football. Let's take the fucking panties off. Let's hit again. Let's do what it's got to do and leave my fucking game alone, please. That's my last words.
Okay. And my last thing is Nick Jr. was talking about super conferences. And man, I just got this eerie feeling. I got a feeling in my gut that within 5 years, if that long, we're gonna see Clemson and Florida State trying to get in the SEC, if not in the SEC. it's coming, man. I just feel Clemson, Florida State heading to the SEC, and we go from 16 to 18 teams. I don't know how they do the pod because we go from 3, 6, and 6 now. How we're at, whatever. But I think it's coming, man. Really, truly do. I see some movement in the SEC. I see some movement in the Pac-12. I see it coming. So, that's where we are. And it is what it is. What you gonna say, Spencer?
On your topic, I hope they do, because Vandy needs somebody they can compete with. So God, I hope they come. I really do.
And I want to thank we want to thank, not me. We would love to thank everyone in the chat for coming in, hanging out with us. Icebox, I see you. Glad you came on last week, sir. Glad you're in the chat tonight. Van, of course, always. 6-0, Stephen Hicks, Jeff, Linda P, Cindy Reed, Brittany B, and if anybody I missed, I'm sorry. Thank Joy for the platform. Thank you for giving us a platform to come on and talk and have a good time. As always, folks. Oh, Jeff Stapleton. You, sir. Thank you for coming on. Rags and Fitness also. And like Nick said, subscribe to Rags and Fitness. Subscribe to CTS Sports Room. Subscribe to Nick Saban Jr. And like I said, we appreciate you guys. It's been a great night, great show. We're going to end it with a big Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.